What, Rachel?
Group projects. So Christopher and I are not in school anymore. We haven't been for a while. Him longer than me because he's really old. But the anger of group projects pisses us off still. So I know summer just started.
There's something you probably had to do in order to reach this summertime.
Like the end of the school year, you had to do your group project, you had to do your massive essay, and then you also had to do your massive test at the end of the year. That's
all
usually...
of which could piss you off.
Yes, but right now we're just gonna stick to group projects. So there's two ways this can go down. Either the teacher goes, pick your group, or here are your assigned groups.
I think I would rather have a teacher tell me who I'm working with than pick my group, because I'll pick a group
based on fun.
Yeah, and then it turns into like, okay guys, let's actually get this done now.
Now that we've played video games for the past 5 hours, time to get to work. There's different kinds of people in a group.
Yeah, the group definitely splits into, like, you can categorize the different, like, people that are in the group. The overachiever that's in there. Now, I would fit that category.
Oh, you would?
Because I want to get a good grade.
Yeah.
And I realize that if my group doesn't get a good grade, I don't get a good grade.
Yes.
And that's not fair.
No.
The rest of the group probably also realizes this and goes, this guy's gonna do the work.
Yeah, you end up being
the
overachieving leader.
Yeah.
There's the one person that shows up for the first meeting and then shows up to class that day.
Yes.
They disappear throughout the entire process.
They're usually a little like half stressed. They're like, what am I doing? Why didn't we talk about this?
Why didn't you tell me what I was doing?
What are we doing? There's a person who thinks that they're doing a good job. They think that they're working really hard, but they miss the whole point of everything that's happening.
They're
have
trying.
To rein them in.
They're trying so hard, but they're so off base. Just focus.
Yeah.
We're not talking about math. This is English.
Yeah.
There's the person. That's the person. That is an amazing person. The crafter who won't do anything that has to do with the subject, but they were like, I will make this project so pretty, you can't even handle it. In college, it's always the person that's like, oh, I'll put the PowerPoint together. I'll put the PowerPoint, don't worry about it, guys. I'll find the pictures. But group projects are supposed to teach you about working together, and they're supposed to take a massive thing and break it off so you would all learn about it, but you don't have to study that hard. Like other people will learn it and teach it to you. That is not how it happens. Group projects teach you that you hate other humans and you rather work alone.
Here's the epitome of a teacher not trying. When the teacher's like, here's the syllabus, this group of people will be teaching the class week 3. This group will be teaching the class week 4, and let the class teach the class. The most ineffective way to teach a class.
Because no one listens to a presentation given by their fellow classmates.
Not only that, but if there's a test afterward,
nope.
You don't know if what the group that has no teaching credentials whatsoever.
No, they're there to learn, not to teach.
The exact stuff that's going to be on the test. So
and then the teacher's like, well, you should have read the book. I thought that's what the projects were for, so we didn't have to read that section. No.
At some point you realize the group projects don't teach you anything, and you have to read the book.
Yes.
So it's double the work for the student and 0 the work for the teacher. Everybody's sleeping, and like the number one worst fear for Americans is public speaking.
Yes, and that's what they force us to do all the time.
So it's like, here you little children, your grade is dependent on you facing your biggest fear.
And that's what they're like, we're preparing you for life so that you're able to speak in front of people. No, it did not help me.
Number 2 biggest fear is death, to kind of put it in perspective.
You have to face your biggest fear when you go to school. That shouldn't happen.
The thing that you're more afraid of than death. There's good news and there's bad news about people who don't like group projects. The bad news is you'll be doing them for life. In every job that you do, you're working with people for the most part.
What also helps is, later in life when you're doing projects with people, they're in the same field as you.
Yeah.
So it makes it a little easier.
Yeah, and you're getting paid to do it.
But what's the good news?
That was the good news. You get paid.
Oh.
It's a small silver lining, but it's silver nonetheless, if you know what I mean. Because the joke was golden.
Stop.
I don't see a copper around anywhere.
What? That one? Why? That joke's got some wrinkles. You should iron it out.
See, there you go.
I'm done.
Yes.
Comment below, tell us your worst group experiences, because there's no way you're in school and never had a bad group experience, because you've had to have been in a group. Also comment below, tell me what pisses you off, give me my topic for next week's video. Make sure to check out Christopher's channel. He posts magic videos every Monday, and I'm in a couple of them, and they're pretty spiffy.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. And remember guys, stay awesome, possums.
I was doing
it's a thumb.
I did this.
It's just a thumb.
I'm making it my own.
I don't think it's a secret on how to get a great body. People have been